Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome Rich Bleck, the Channel Account Manager for the Midwest at LiveVox, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Rich has been in the cloud and telecom space for over 20 years and has a reputation for helping partners adopt new technologies into their portfolios and accelerating growth. Rich has a passion for his partners and is well known for always going the extra mile. Rich, this is the first time on the show, so welcome.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.
What are you holding up there, buddy?
This is my homemade Top Gun mug that I just made. I was a little jealous that my boy Aaron was on here last week and had his mug, and he was very proud of it and his security of his job. So I wanted to hopefully bring my own on here and have that same security that Aaron did as well.
That's the first mock Top Gun Show mug that I've seen. I'm sending you one this afternoon, my friend, I promise.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Love it. I love it. Okay, first question. I love your background. I love what you do for your sales partners. What do you see to be the biggest technology trends for 2023?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think with companies that are still on-prem and it's turning end of life, I think moving to the cloud is probably still number one. I would say AI, and then I would probably go to maybe IoT. I think are probably the three big things that I'm seeing right now when I'm talking to partners.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It's good answer. Next question. When you start working with a new agent or a sales partners, what do you believe are the keys to success in creating a mutually beneficial partnership?
Another great question. I think the first thing you've got to do is you've got to, really learn the history of that partner. If you don't know them, what's their background? How did they start? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? How can I help them? What have they traditionally sold and what are they trying to move into? I think is going to be key for, partners to really strive and succeed.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. When I was running an agency in California, I had probably 80 different channel managers come and talk to me, and I think 78 of them came in and said, how are we going to get new business out of you? And I think maybe 2 people came in and did what you said, and that's where they got to know me, the agency, where we've come from, where we are, where we're growing, and how can they help me do that. So even though that's a quick answer, that is so rare that a channel manager goes in and actually learns about the partner and finds out how they can benefit the partner. No wonder you've got the reputation you have. That's a great answer.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a strong relationship, it's really it's gonna build trust with you and the partner, and then that trust is gonna go a long way, and it's gonna build a big pipeline. So I think that's the key to everybody, right? Is having a strong pipeline.
Right, exactly. And people have to expand today. They can't just sell circuits or 1 or 2 items in a portfolio. They have to really do a much better job, the sales partners do, at offering more providers to their customers. So what sales advice do you have for partners that are opening up their portfolios to new technologies that they're selling for the very first time?
Another great question. I would actually use myself as an example is, before I was at LiveVox, I was at a connectivity company, an aggregator. And so, I was selling POTS lines, I was selling SIP, internet, SD-WAN, IoT. So I had an array of products, multi-location, one bill, that type of thing. And coming into CCAS, selling contact center, it took me some time to learn it. And it was a completely different world. So really take the time to, if you want to learn new technology, is take a step back, don't rush through it, and really rely on your channel manager, your TSB manager to really help you out, and teach you who the players are. If you're looking into contact center, who are the players? Who's going to help you out the most? SD-WAN, who are the players? Connectivity, who are the players? So I really think it is really taking a step back and really learning the technology and not rushing into it, and just relying on the people that want to support you and want to see you succeed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Rich, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show, and then I know you know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Why don't you tell the viewers a fun little known fact about yourself?
Yeah, okay. Avid vinyl guy. I love to collect vinyl. I've got vinyl behind me right now. I change it up about once a month. If it was Christmas time, it'll all be Christmas vinyl. I've also got my favorite rock photographer, Rob Shanahan, up there as well too. That he's a great guy, and I love hearing his stories about being on the road with Aerosmith and people like that. But avid vinyl person. 5:30 after hours, I might open up a cocktail and have the radio jamming here and open up the doors, and the neighbors can hear me. So I'm an avid music person.
Interesting. How many LPs do you have? How big is your collection?
I have about I would say over 2,000 right now.
Holy cow, that's incredible.
Yeah, I have tons of crates down in the basement that I never even see. I probably don't even know what's in it. Yeah, I have lots of things from the 50s to the 60s, every Beatles album, Todd Rundgren, Ted Nugent, Metallica, to people to today. I got Biggie up there. Snoop Dogg he used to be up there, but I'm eclectic when it comes to my music taste.
That's hilarious. And I don't mean to make fun of this, because I think most people know that we lost our home in a fire. But if there was a fire and you were running out of the house and you could only grab one LP, which one would it be?
Oh, wow. It'd probably be the Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich album right up there right now. That goes for about $500.
Nice. Well, that's incredible. Well, that's great, Rich. I really appreciate your carving out time out of your busy schedule, taking care of your sales partners. Thanks for being on the Top Gun show today.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate being here, and I hope this isn't my first time, but maybe next time I'll see you, it'll be my fifth time.
I'll have you back, my friend. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it.